Tuesday night, Toy Tuesday. My brain's all messed up. It's been a little hot. In fact, it's pretty hot in here right now. Lots of comments, some comments here already. Mark's on with us. Norma's on with us. Glad you're here tonight, Norma. So, got a few cans to check out tonight. Brian Dispatch is here with Laura. Glad Laura's joining us tonight. So, like I said, got a few cans that I picked up at Springfield, but not going to run real long tonight. It's still over 100 degrees in the shop tonight, so not going to be on real long. We got some super cool cans. Start working through some of this stuff from the Springfield swap meet. And if you guys want, we can catch one of the signs like we've been doing. Just think about which sign you want to check out, which sign we want to talk about, learn more about. And we may be able to catch one of those signs yet this evening. So anyway, that being said, let's start getting into some of these cans. Like I said, I just grabbed a handful. I've got, I got cans, promos, grease caps, a little bit of everything in the Springfield swap meet last week. But let's see. Brian's here. Bill Wagaman's on with us. So tonight we'll start on some of the cans. Jeff from Ottawa made it. Leo's here. Hey, Leo, I got your check and I was going through it and I'm $18 off for some reason. I can't find that last $18. I don't know what's wrong on that, Leo, but we're off somewhere there. I went through the list 10 times and I can't find that last $18. So let's see. Kenny's here with us. Randy's on. Glad you guys all made it again tonight. Let's get started on some cans. Starting off with a little dinky Sinclair, but a super cute little can. Sinclair Upper Lubricant. This would have been like for upper engine. Peter from Down Under, he got some cans this week also. This would have been upper engine valves and things like that. Upper end lubricant. Sinclair, tiny dyno on it. It is full, brand new, but you can see it just fits in the palm of your hand. Tim's here. About 2 3/4 tall. And about 2 inches in diameter. So it's a small can, but a really cute little can. Old school metal sealed on the side. So there's the first one for tonight. Is it froze up? Everything's froze up. You guys don't have anything anymore? Is everything locked up? I'm getting some comments that everything's froze. Are we still live or are we froze up? Good now. Okay, perfect. So there's the little Sinclair upper cylinder lubricant. John's here with us. The next one we've got, this one was a really great can. I was really excited to get this one. All good down under. Well, that's because we're sliding cans out here. We'll put this one out here, and we'll kind of work our way through them. Okay, you guys are all back. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to see everybody's back with us. So the next can we're going to check out, all these came from Springfield. Buick. And it's weird because it's Buick and Lubriplate. Buick engineer approved accessories. Original group number, original part number, factory original can. May have been part of like a DSB or something since it was a Lubriplate, but not sure. But regardless, old school steel can. Obviously the kind of turquoise and red Buick colors. So definitely got some age of that, probably 40s or 50s era. Used for lubricating any metal-to-metal frictional contacts such as between brake shoes and backing plates or anchor pins, and for all other purposes as recommended in Buick service publications. So this was for a brake repair situation. I got flies around here. I'm going to try to get them. Now, I don't think I'm going to put this in your car. I think this one's going on my shelf. So I was definitely excited to get that one. Trying to get some of these flies is what I'm trying to get. Next can we've got, moving up in size. This can's a little bit rougher, but it's old school Dino. Sinclair with the big dinosaur on it. Now, obviously, a lot of these Sinclair cans have a smaller dino down at the bottom as part of the logo. These earlier ones with the bigger dinos on them, these are the ones that are really desirable. So even though this one was a little bit rougher, no lid on it, other side's even a little bit more rough, still was excited to get a hold of this one. Because up here, this one side still doesn't look too bad. This can, it's a little bit bigger. Six and a half. By 6. So a little bit bigger on this one. But there again, cool can. The big dinos on these are amazing. And was definitely excited to get a hold of this one. Still cutting in and out a little bit for Norma, so hopefully you guys are getting most of this. He got that one, I can tell you that. Yeah, the colors on the Buick are great. So one more can, and this thing is really unique and really old. I mean, these are all great cans. This is probably the best and probably the rarest. This came out of a collection. Some guys were helping sell out an estate. And actually, that's where I bought a ton of grease caps. So remember, this estate, these guys, this is stuff that's been, you know, in a collection for decades. And I got this can out of there. And remember, that's where a lot of these grease caps are coming from. But this can, when I saw it, I seen them right after they sat it out. I was like, holy cow, that thing is amazing. I've got to have that. So I grabbed it and saw what they wanted for it, and I didn't sit it back down. I actually held on to it until I got a few other things gathered up and got a pile put together to get it all bought. But check this thing out. The Atlantic Refining Company. This can I thought was absolutely amazing. It is a very narrow, square can. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Graphics on both sides. Original cap. I said, I don't know how early this thing is, but it's old and it looks amazing. Mike from Texas is here with us. So obviously, you know, it goes well with our Atlantic sign up there on the wall. Not something we see a lot of in this area since it was back east. Don't see a lot of them in Kansas. So I thought this thing was just great. A very odd-shaped, narrow, square, 1-gallon Atlantic Oil Company. A lot of you guys haven't seen it either. A lot of comments about that thing. Yeah, it is really an amazing can. Neil's here with us. So you guys can see why I was excited about snagging that one. Now, these are all mine. These are all for my collection. Leo don't care. He's trying to buy them anyway. And actually, Leo 50 wouldn't touch that. I got way more than that in it. But it was so awesome that I couldn't pass that thing up. So I was pretty excited about all of those. Bill says even back in the 20s. Could be. I mean, that's an odd shape, odd sized can, you know, for a 1 gallon to be. Well, in fact, let's just look at the dimensions on it real quick. They probably did ship a dozen of them in a crate. That's a good idea, Brian. This thing is about 9.5 across the top and about 8 3/4, so not quite square. A little over 9, a little under 9, and about a little over 3 inches wide. So that can's only 3 inches wide, roughly 9x9, 1 gallon Atlantic motor. And it could be 20s. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. But it's, like I said, it was super cool. And I couldn't pass that thing up. I thought it was just such a great can. So anyway, those are all I got sorted out for tonight. Like I said, I've got more stuff from the Springfield swap meet. I got it out, took pictures, had to get stuff moved into the shop on Sunday after I unloaded the truck. So I grabbed a handful of them for tonight and thought, hey, what the heck, let's squeeze some of those in. We got more cool stuff coming up from the Springfield swap meet, but we'll have that video up from the swap meet tomorrow night, as well as the video Friday night of all the stuff that came home with me. And you'll see those cans again then. They're around here somewhere. I think some of them ran outside today too. But there's still plenty of them running around here, don't get me wrong. So anyway, like I said, it didn't set out a lot for tonight. It's been pretty miserable around here, 105, 107 in that area. And it's still over 100 in here tonight. So going to get back into the office and get some more paperwork done yet tonight. Any early Texaco signs? I bought one Texaco sign this weekend, but it is probably 60s. So we'll get that squeezed in here one of these days. It's actually over in the other. I stacked all the signs over in the other building from last weekend. So I got one Texaco sign this weekend that I had never seen before. I said I think it's 60s, single-sided painted tin, but it's one that I have. I don't think I've ever seen it. So I was kind of excited about that. And we'll be getting that squeezed on as well. The rest of the signs I bought, nope, no other Texacos. Just one. So David W. is here. Should be down to 80 in 3 weeks. Yeah. Yep, I got the AC on in the office. That's where I'll be the rest of the night. So, but never a shortage of things to do, that's for sure, especially after being gone for a week. So like I said, that's what I've got for tonight. Didn't plan a real long episode. I knew I didn't want to be out here all night. And yeah, so Leo, if you think about it, or give me a shout tomorrow, let's try to figure out where that extra $18 goes, because I've been through that list 10 times on auction stuff trying to find that last $18. So let's make sure we get squared up on that, and then we can go over the other stuff from Sunday night as well. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off, get back in the office, and get on stacks of paperwork. I got a lot of title work to do. In fact, I got to get on your title too, Brian, because there's a digit wrong in the title. So I've got to get that fixed. Perfect, Mark. Sounds good. And we will see you guys Sunday night. So stay tuned. We will get the video from the Springfield swap meet up tomorrow night. Wandering around, talking to people, meeting friends, running into Benny from Classic Ride Society. We'll have that up tomorrow night. And then we will I'll get the, Friday night, I'll get the video up of what came home with me, including these cans. Plus, you'll get a glimpse of some of the other cool stuff. And there's going to be more of it ready to go on Sunday night. So, that being said, I'm going to jump off. You guys are getting ready to go. Appreciate you guys swinging by and hanging out for a bit tonight, even though it was a short episode. And I'm going to get to work. Stay tuned. Catch the videos the rest of this week. And we will see you all 7 o'clock Sunday night for Sunday Night Live Chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.